What up, man? Yeah.
What we doing?
Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it.
Off the block, giving it back.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and grand rising, grand rising, grand rising to all my overseas brothers and sisters and to all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters, man. First and foremost, man, big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Also, man, you know, big ups to the best moderators in the game, man. We got young boy Maya Bucks, we got Master Teacher Fox Dot, we got TLS, we got Preston McKenzie, aka Brother P Mac. Last but not least, we got my big bro, Professor Remo, bringing up the real for show. And we can't forget about them queens. We got Miss GG Gaming Palace, we got Miss Star Wars Markers LLC, and last but not least, we got Miss CC Craving Carefully. Hey, also, y'all, man, don't forget to check out Lee in Chicago Pizza, man. They just opened up. Lee in Chicago Pizza, man. Hey, 501 East 61st Street, man. Located on the corner of 61st and Everhart. Also, don't forget to check out Dan Soul Food and Bakery, man. 2523 West 79th Street with some good soul food cooking. Also, man, if you're over east around my way, 2911 East 79th Street, check out the Urban Lux Cafe. And if you want some grown folks, you know what I'm saying, attention and fun, check out the cafe with grown folks play, located 17553 South Kesey in Hazel Crest, Illinois. Hey, and don't forget, man, if you got a cough or sneeze and you're sick or something, man, don't forget to check out the House of Health and Wellness, located 1400 Torrance Avenue, Suite 213 in Calumet City, man. What's going on, P Mac? You just saying, hey, you out? Hey, that's what's happening, man. I'll see you later then, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. This Bearded Conversation, man. It's your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hit it for a re-rock, man. We're gonna hit that for a re-rock. We gonna talk through that. We're gonna hit it for a re-rock, though. You know what I'm saying? Hype y'all up, man. This Wild Wednesday, man. This Wild Last Wednesday, man. Let's get it, man.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What up, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
What we doing?
Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge it.
Off the block, giving it back.
Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support payments. Started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast officials, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got a different exotic, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leave it in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, worldwide views, we supersonic. Big gang is conquer, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back. Come on. The hood lovers. Got it off the block, giving it back. The hood lovers. Broadcasting live. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man. I am your host, Beard Genghis Khan, man, aka the Con Man, BGA, well, BKA, you know what I'm saying, BGK. Y'all know what it is, man. It's a Wild Ass Wednesday, man. Hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in to another great episode of Bearded Conversation, man. As you can see, man, you know, Roscoe P not in the building. You know, he probably still soaking his oats, you know what I'm saying, from the previous episode. Hopefully that brother, you know what I'm saying, he already get it together, man. You know, big ups to him, man. Big ups to L Boogie. Hey man, big ups to my co-hosts with the mostest. Big ups to all my moderators, man, and big ups to everybody out there. Hey man, first we like to start the show off, man. By saying let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. Once again, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations, man. What I'm saying? Extended family, people we come in contact with, people we cordial with. All of the above, man. What I'm saying? Let's respect each other, love each other, motivate, inspire. What I'm saying? And protect each other. What I'm saying? So that's what we about. That's what we pushing. That's what we doing. What I'm saying? With that, we keep that in the mix. What I'm saying? We evolve a little of that in the recipe. What I'm saying? And this recipe we called getting back to square one. That's what we gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? We cooking up getting back to square one. So, what I'm saying, in order to cook up and get back to square one, man, you gotta put a little respect, a little love, a little motivation, a little inspiration, what I'm saying, a little protection on it. So, that's what we're about, man. We try to be respectable here, towards one another, towards each other's feelings also, what I'm saying, not just the show, but in our lives, what I'm saying. That's how we gonna grow. So with that being said, man, let's get it, man. First and foremost, man, let me get this out the way before we get any further to any conversations or anybody come on the panel. You know what I'm saying? So we don't ruffle no feathers or do nothing like that, man. Hey, the thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me. I don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. We don't mean to hurt, harm, or to offend. This video stream is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Once again, this video stream is for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only, with the emphasis and underline and undertone on edutainment. Again, because don't take anything on this video, any advice given on this video stream or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your need. You know what I'm saying? That's catered towards the situation that you got going on, because we don't want you going out here robbing no banks, starting no revolts, telling your boss what he could take, how he could turn it sideways, and where to put it. And we don't want you saying you got that from Bearded Conversation, and we don't want you saying that we told you to go out there and do those things. So with that being said, again, we just have respectable discourse. Everything is our opinion. Even when our panelists come on, what I'm saying, they thoughts, views, and opinions are of theirs. So, it is what it is, man. So, what's going on with everybody tonight? What I'm saying? It's Wild as Wednesday. We in the building, man. Y'all see it, the Chicago Bears, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see that nice little skyline back there, little downtown action. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is, man. The Bears, man. You know, hey, while I'm doing all this, they better keep winning, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know, man. They coming up against the who they playing next, to Houston Texans. I think that's that boy Young over there. Yeah, man. They Bears might have. You know what I'm saying? They may have a tough time, but we'll see, man. The defense was looking real good. Defense was looking real good, so we'll see. Hey, man, but the hot topic of the night, man. The hot topic, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's still talking about that debate. You know what I'm saying? I done seen polls on other places and other places and excuse me, on the other channels and on other publications, and also CNN and MSNBC. They actually said Trump won the debate. I was seeing a lot of polls that said Trump won the debate. I was like, wow. But you know what though? But so I actually went back and I paid attention and we watched a little bit of it. It was um but again, man, so when I went back and I really watched, and paid attention and close attention, and just listening to the things they were saying and listening to the questions that the moderator or the facilitator was asking the MC, listening to his question and listening to their response. And they did more back and forth, insulting each other. Don't get me wrong, some of them smoke on, what I'm saying, but they really didn't get into their policies and things of that nature and the support. It didn't seem like the brother asked the, what I'm saying, the tough questions, but it was just a lot of insulting. And for her to be a former prosecutor, a California man, DA, I figured she would have had a little bit better uh, uh, go at it. You know what I'm saying? As far as, what I'm saying, with her vernacular, or with her speech, or with her just answering the questions, or with her just talking, it was like it was a shit show all the way around. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think, man? For anybody that took the time out to go back to watch the debate, or you know what I'm saying, or or if you leaning towards a particular individual, know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Get up in the chat. You know what I'm saying? The link is always there, man. You know, this is an open platform. I encourage those that you know what I'm saying, to come in the chat, man, say something. And also, man, you can jump on and hit that link that's in the chat and come on and discuss it with me as well. You know what I'm saying? This is an open forum. You know, we open for discussion here on Bearded Conversation. Also, you know, if you didn't see any past publications, or if you're watching now, man, you know what I'm saying, don't be uh 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 you know what I'm saying, don't be shying away, man. You know, leave the comments, man. Let me know if you like the stream. Let me know if you got some topics or some things that you want to see discussed, or some things that you want to discuss that you might want to bring up. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do, man, just hit me up, or like I say, man, just come on and participate. The link is always in the chat. I will be posting the link in the chat periodically throughout the show. So for ones that want to come in and join the discussion, so you're more than welcome to come in and join the discussion. But anyway, like I was saying, for those that watch the debate, I know we got a few people in here, so I just talk. I mean, you know, only got a couple of people in here right now, so I just keep talking about it. But again, if you've seen the debate, or if you lean it towards one candidate over another, please do come on and speak about it. Please do come on and speak about it. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, you know, I in the past, I have voted for Trump, and not necessarily endorsed his policies, but I was rocking with some of the things that, you know, that was taking place. Um, have I voted Democratic before? Yes, I have. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily a flip flop. It's more about, you know, what I thought was a better decision and choice. Now, even with that, you know, we can always say, well, there's no real better choice or decision. You know, either you're gonna choose one to stick with it, or you're gonna. But you know, sometimes, you know, some man, look, look, the Democrats gonna give you money for programs and shit like that, and the Republicans gonna give the people who doing business. They all about business. They all about the capital. You know what I'm saying? You just got to find a way to intertwine both. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna play this game and be out here, man. But yeah, man. Also, man, you know, my little non for profit, man, HBY Incorporated, y'all. I'm finally getting that up and running. So some services that we will be offering, um, through it. So most definitely, I'm gonna do something with the sports. I'm gonna do something for the kiddos, man. I'm gonna try to bring. Well, I ain't gonna say try. I'm gonna bring another youth football program on the southeast side, um, if possible. But if not in this area, I will be partaking in, putting another youth football team out there, as well as 3 levels of basketball AAU. Also, I'm going to provide CDL classes for brothers that want to learn how to drive trucks and get their CDL. Maybe a 4 to 6 week class that we're going to be doing, you know what I'm saying, year round. Well, the brother wants to do year round. Um, Also, a financial literacy class we will be providing. Um, what else? Some IT training and coding training we will be providing for the youth. Um, and some robotics and engineering that we will be providing for the youth, and of course, some after school services, and also resource centers for people to come and look for jobs. Fix their resumes, and we'll have counselors and things to that such. Um, you know, um, to sit in these positions. Professional people that is qualified to do the job that we're asking of. So yeah, man. So HBY Incorporated has officially been launched as of today. So now I'm in the process of looking for a headquarters or a building, so we can run this up out of and do what we need to do. As far as what I'm saying, getting this help to the people, you know, um, and I'm trying to help everybody, man, not just the youth, what I'm saying, but um, targeted, primarily targeted toward the youth. But I want to get their parents involved. What I'm saying, other people in the community as well involved. I'm saying, it's a non for profit. So, I want to try to make it a communal thing, where we support, and inspire and motivate and help each other. You know what I'm saying? I bring resources to y'all, and y'all make sure y'all take, take advantage of those resources and use it to the best of y'all abilities, and don't flounder it away. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people, you know what I'm saying, some things happen, and, but, just, man, as long as you trying and you giving it your best, man, my doors is always open when I get some doors to open. But right now, yeah, those are some of the things that we offering. So we in the midst of writing up some things and getting some things together. So yeah, I'm trying to move forward with some things and get some things accomplished, man. I've been lazy, saying procrastinating. I tell the people don't be lazy, don't procrastinate, man. But look, check it out, man. If you want to get up and do something, man, that's why I said you got to keep some good people around you. You got to have the right team around you. Get you a team, especially when you're doing something like this, or especially when you need just some ideas or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And try to get you a good team. And ain't nothing wrong with paying for some professional help as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm just privileged and I'm lucky enough to have a brother. You know what I'm saying, to guide me and help me through my journey and my process of doing this. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm paying for it, but just not like, saying he would any other client on the back end. So, I appreciate that brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he want his name out there, so I'm not gonna say that brother name. But if the brother ever watching the stream, I appreciate you for all your help. So man, me and Mr. Nobody, aka Brother Walter Thomas, man, we had a meeting today, went very well. And like I say, y'all, man, we trying to bring some few things to the people, man. So we just trying to help out the community. No community specifically, but of course, well, specifically the communities we in. But we trying to bring this everywhere, man. I want to spread this and get facilities everywhere. I'm talking big, but of course, I know it's a slow process. You know what I'm saying? But I want to try to and expand, and man, because this, I believe this could be um, a jewel in our neighborhoods. You know, and once we get in there and we start teaching our people financial literacy and how to manage and budget their money, and what I'm saying, and show them how to invest their money, and come together as a communal group, as a people, as a tribe, as a whatever you want to call it, and invest your money and show how the money gonna work, and then man, we can, man, y'all, I see it, I see it, I see it. I see it, and I know a lot of times we get up here and we say, man, it's gonna be hard for us to get together. It's gonna be hard for us to unify. It's gonna be hard for us to, what I'm saying, stay steadfast and stay committed to a goal, you know. But listen, and I've been hearing this a lot lately. It's a lot of people out there that's looking to be led. Now, I'm not necessarily saying I want to be the one to lead you. I want to be but I know that's what it is. But if I'm the one to guide people, what I'm saying, to bring people on this journey and to help people and to influence people, and inspire people and motivate people to do better. You know what I'm saying? We start with the youth. We get to their parents. We get to their grandparents. We spread it to their aunties and their uncles. We get these facilities, and we teach right, and we teach right, and we and we do right, and we be right to the people and to the community. When these funds come in, man, we make sure we put it back into every dime goes back into the people. And I know sometimes, man, motherfuckers don't excuse my friends. I had to come now. You know, sometimes people don't appreciate it, or maybe it's not even that they don't know how to appreciate it. Maybe sometimes people don't know how to accept it, because a lot of us ain't giving too much. And when you ain't giving too much and somebody trying to get you something, you don't know how to take it. You try to push it away. you know I think I've said this before. I'm saying, my father used to always tell me that a lot of people don't know how to distinguish, what I'm saying, help from hurt. You know what I'm saying? you know it's just like that little story that I tried to tell that somebody told me, but I think I butchered it, about the elephant shitting on the bird and then the cat licking it up. But yeah, but I'm kind of like in the same premise or something like that. So it's gonna be a rough patch, and it's gonna be rough patches. Um, and and I have brothers, telling me that, and are you ready? And is this what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's gonna be a bit much, and I know it's gonna be a bit much. It ain't like I came from silver spoons or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I know what it's like to want something and not have it. You know, um, I've been in that situation. I've been, I try to provide and do what I do for my family, and do for others as much as I can, so they won't see that side of, but we still in that. So now it's time, what I'm saying, to not only get on Bearded Conversation, and we had these discussion about these things and about, what I'm saying, solutions to problems and these code of conducts and things that we try to implement, or these other stories about how we. So now it's time, what I'm saying, to start implementing some of the things that we talking about. So that's why HBY is incorporated is coming along. I'm moving it. And like I say, man, so we gonna put this out here in the community, and we gonna get it going. So hey, man, and especially, with the people help. I know what I'm saying, I got people supporting and backing me. So that's what's up, man. So I know the people out there too, man. I know y'all, man. Hey, I know y'all out there watching me, man. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all out there, man, out there on the airways, y'all support, especially by watching the stream. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're in the Chicagoland area, most definitely, man. Just spread the word. Let everybody know what's going on, and also put them in tune with the podcast, man. Bearded Conversations, man. Broadcast every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. Come check us out. I'm pretty sure we got some things that you might like. We probably got some things that you don't like. But if you want to come on, man, come on anyway. Let's get it. Let's talk. Let's discourse. Let's conversate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, also, man, support the channel, man. Hit that cash app, $ Bearded Bucks with a Z. That's $ Bearded Bucks with a Z. One more time for those in the back that didn't hear me. That's $ Bearded Bucks with a Z. Hit that cash app, support the channel, man, and all events. You know what I'm saying? Also, man, you can hit that PayPal. As you can see, PayPal, you know what I'm saying, /Arthur32sp@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? So, again, man, but yeah, man, we trying to do some things, man. So with the help of the people, you know what I'm saying, and the will of the universe, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we shall be moving soon. We shall be moving soon. But anyway, man, what's going on with y'all tonight, man? What's going on with my beautiful peoples, man? You know what I'm saying? I guess don't nobody want to talk about the debate, man. I'm trying to get y'all to come in here and talk about this debate. Anybody that really watched the debate fully, like I said, I was watching it, you know what I'm saying? Out the side of my eye yesterday, so I really wasn't paying attention to it. So, but I did go back and rewatch it, and like I say, I was kind of disappointed, man. It was kind of a shit show. It wasn't what I was expecting. It wasn't what I thought, but it was a debate nonetheless. Let me see, man. I had some things I wanted to play for y'all that I found interesting. Let me see. Y'all always know I find some interesting things. I always find some interesting stuff, y'all. I'll be liking to play. Nah, let me do this. And again, y'all know. So let me see before I play this. Let me do this. Let me do this before I play that. So you know what I'm saying. I know it's just the audio. But again, look into some of these things that I be playing though, man. Uh, look into it. Sometimes I find a lot of this shit shocking, and I be like, man, this ain't. And then when I start looking it up, and I get into it, and I look it up, I'll be like, whoa, that shit is for real. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let's do this. And I get into it, and I look it up. I'll be like, whoa. Okay, we got that down. Okay, okay. All right. Now let's go here. Y'all know I don't agree with everything he be saying, but he be saying a little something. Listen to this.
3 years old is too young for autism evaluation. 4 years old is too young for ADHD. 5 years old is too young for reading disability. Mm-hmm. The younger the child, the less items we can ask them anyway, because they're so young. So you don't get a good read. I need Black parents to slow down, and my Afro-Latino parents, slow down. Stop getting your children evaluated so quickly. The school wants them tested quickly, Envy and Charlemagne. Why? Because special ed begins at age 3, which means they can start getting the money at age 3. Special ed is age 3 to 21. So when your child goes to preschool and they're not talking too good or not walking too good, first thing they want to do is get an eval. Slow down. Give my child a chance to show me what he can do. Because if you go looking for an evaluation, you're going to get a diagnosis, because that's how they get paid, by giving out the diagnosis. Notorious B.I.G. said what? More money, more problems. Well, in the world of mental health, more problems, more money. 3 years.
You know, and I never thought about it like that, you know what I'm saying? Especially in a situation like that, because I think it's important, man. You know, if your child ain't talking by the time he's 3, man, something wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? But I know people how they slow processes and they learning. But, you know, but a lot of us do, you know what I'm saying, take our kids to these doctors and they misdiagnose them and all that, you know, and we are quick to say things and do things, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but just start looking into that, you know what I'm saying? Especially our parents, when we might think our kids got a little disability or something like that, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to get more than, you know what I'm saying? Always get more than just one opinion, you know what I'm saying? Because I even did that, you know what I'm saying? I was quick to do that myself. And you know what I'm saying, and when it came around to another opinion, you know what I'm saying, it was like, man, hold on, slow fast, maybe this, that, and the third. So, you know, this is and again, this is, so, you know, this is something that's close to me. So this is why, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to play it. And maybe people, you know what I'm saying, just slow down and hold fast, because I know there's a lot of people out there dealing with, you know what I'm saying, a lot of mental problems, or kids with autism, or maybe think their kids are on the spectrum problem, or any type of personal problem that you might be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Do your due diligence, your proper vetting, and always get more than one opinion. This is something else I wanted to play for y'all.
Oh, wait, let me get this
can't
straight.
Be true,
You're
right?
saying that the major beverage companies, food companies, all of them are bribing the scientists, bribing the regulatory agencies to endorse their formulas, their ingredients for food, to say that they're good, say that they're okay. And in fact, those ingredients are meant to addict people to the foods that they're selling.
It's the express purpose. I was shocked as a junior employee to see a list of names of professors from Harvard, from Tufts Nutrition School, from Stanford. And as a junior employee working for the food companies as a consultant, I steered money to those schools. The food industry funds nutrition research in this country 11 times more than the NIH. You are loath to find a nutrition researcher who's not directly paid with a direct consulting agreements, bribes, and their research is predominantly funded by the food industry. I can tell you from working for this industry that that's not out of a philanthropic goodwill for unbiased research. The food industry is spending hundreds of millions of dollars on nutrition research to enhance their bottom line. It's to normalize these addictive foods.
Okay, so you say added sugar for 2-year-olds. So these cereals that they might eat that have all the cartoons on the front of them and that sort of thing, you're talking about the same mantra for a drug dealer. Oh,
wait,
let me get...
So I remember y'all when I was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, remember about the Fruit Loops, and that's the way they get, you know what I'm saying, them drawings and pictures and shit and them colors to get the kids to attract to it. And then when they eat it, they fill it with all them sugars. And then when I mentioned that when they ship this same food over to Canada, you know what I'm saying, when they ship this same food overseas or anywhere else, you know what I'm saying, they don't use the same dyes, the sugars, or none of that. None of that is in the cereal. The cereal and the stuff that they get, that they ship overseas, it's more healthier. It's crazy. Great. Check this one out.
When you put chicken in an oven and it goes from pink to brown, it has cooked and it has glycated. The glycation is doing the cooking. A human being, from the moment they're born, they start cooking on the inside. I know this sounds weird, but it's true. Through this process of glycation. And then when you're fully cooked, you die. I know it sounds really weird, but it's actually what happens scientifically. Glycation is happening and you're browning on the inside like the chicken in the oven. So for example, if you look at the cartilage of a baby, it's white. If you look at the cartilage of a person who's 100 years old, it is brown because it has glycated. So glycation and glucose kind of sound similar.
They do, yeah.
And it's because it's glucose that does the glycating.
So the lower the glucose, the lower the glycation.
Yep. So the more glucose is in your body, the more glucose spikes you are experiencing, the faster you are cooking, the faster you are glycating, and the faster you are aging. Because glycation shows on your skin as wrinkles, but also slowly ages your organs within.
Wow.
And I didn't know about that one. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I ain't really get into that or fact check that before I, you know what I'm saying, did that. Because I just heard about it, but I thought it was interesting. And I thought it was something that you know what I'm saying, that I should look up and get in, you know, get into it, maybe see if I can bring some more of that to the people. You know what I'm saying? Bring some more of that to the people. Hold on, I got a few more things, man. I be finding some little gems, man, that I be liking y'all to hear, that I be finding interesting. Check this one out. That's my girl here, man. I'm with you.
Are intentionally churning out useful idiots. So I will ask you the question again. Why are you sending your children to school? There is a lot going on in this country right now. Let me tell you something. This is the most important battle. The battle for future generations. If we do not win this battle, nothing else will matter. Nothing. None of the arguments, nothing will matter. If these kids grow up and they belong to the system, America will fall. I am passionate right now in speaking to mothers and in speaking to fathers and in telling you guys that the time is now to pull your kids out. Bring your children back home. They will learn more in your household. I don't care how you have to organize. I promise you, you can do it. Organize with people down the street. Pull your children out of these indoctrination camps.
Well, I don't see, but now that's a bit much. I have been told, and that's something major there. That's something major there. Before I play the next thing, man, that's something major there. Let's stay there right quick. Um, I've been told that, and I heard from a lot of people that homeschool their kids, that when they homeschool their children will excel and doing well. But then on the flip side of that, you have it where, you know what I'm saying, your kid might not gain social skills or might not get out, because usually 9 times out of 10 homeschool kids are really homeschool children. So, as a parent now, we got to formulate some type of program or where, I know your kid is in the house all the time and he being homeschooled, and right after the homeschool he go to the video game. But if a person doesn't get out and he ain't got no friends, he got to be able to socialize. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to add some time in that. I don't give a hell if you do back what they used to do with the play dates, but whatever the hell we need to do, or get them into an extracurricular activity that's outside of the household. Because if he's being homeschooled, he can't participate in regular high school activities. You know what I'm saying? But you can, but from youth, you know what I'm saying? Like we start from ages from 6 to 14, get them in a extracurricular activity. And, as far as the youth football or youth basketball, you know what I'm saying? We take them from 6 to, 17. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to be homeschooled, find, a karate or some type of martial arts or boxing, you know what I'm saying? Or chess club or something, or robotics. And you know what I'm saying? Which will be one of the classes that we will be providing at HBY Incorporated. We will be providing a robotics class. We also will be providing IT and media training and technology for the children and for adults as well. When I get this when we find a facility. But I've been told by a lot of people that homeschooling is it's done their children good, and then when they incorporated their kids back into regular public school, they say their kids started doing bad. He said, "What's going on, Sweat Brown?" He said, "Leach, where you from?" Leach, I'm in Chicago, brother. I'm in Chicago. Pleasure to meet you, brother. I appreciate you for joining the stream. But yeah, man. So I've been told that, like I say, man, that a lot of people say, homeschooling their kids it worked for them, and then when they put them back in school, because I know, listen, so private school, in some cases, in some situations, private school can be great too, but how many of us can afford private school? See, so that's a thing as well. So now, and don't get me wrong, is I don't want to sit here and say it's your fault that you can't afford private school. I know everybody had hardships. I know everybody hit rock bottoms. I know people have to do certain things that it takes to survive and do what they need to do because maybe they didn't either. Listen, regardless of the reason, I know it's just reasons. So some of us might not be able to afford private school, and maybe we have more than one. Maybe we got three babies and we try everybody can't go to private school because private school costs. And then when you get in that high school, man, that's because I'm thinking about my boy in 8th grade. So I'm thinking about sending him into, maybe a Mount Carmel or a De La Salle or something like that, man. They want down there 14,000 a year for tuition, you know. What's going on? Hey, my boy Diablo in the building. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about sending my boy to a Catholic high school once he graduates 8th grade. So that, they talking about 14,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So again, homeschool is a good option. Um, so I mean, but I'm not gonna, I'm not pushing that on anybody, man. If you find it better for you to put your child inside of the public school system, you know what I'm saying. I'm not, no, and don't get me wrong, I'm not agreeing with what she was saying. Take your kids and pull your kids out of the school systems and things of that nature. I'm not saying do that. You know what I'm saying? Because they still have to learn. And of course, we don't have a facility. We don't have any hospitals. We don't have any accredited high schools where we can put our kids in. If we were to pull our kids out of, the traditional westernized scholastic learning institutions. You know, I want to be correct and specific on what I speak on when I'm talking about the system of the educational system and learning, because of course again, when she was saying they'll learn more in the household than they will at school. See, but then again, we got to keep our kids in our households as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's another issue and another problem. My son did private school at De La Salle. Yeah, so I got a homie right now. I got a ex football player of mine, and a homie, his father. You know what I'm saying? He got him in school at De La Salle. He playing at De La Salle right now. Um, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about that was one of the spots I was thinking about putting my son at De La Salle. I was thinking between De La Salle, I Leo was a thought, but then I changed my mind on that. But like De La Salle, St. Rita, or either Mount Carmel. So those my top high school picks for him. Then he played ball too, football. So, I'm trying to find a nice school. And if I do put him in a public school, man, Kenwood is a decent school. You also do your due diligence on these schools, you know what I'm saying? And then, and especially for me not to be on me too much, my boy's a wide receiver. So, I preferably want him to go to a school that's throwing the ball, you know what I'm saying? So he can be in the offense. So, Holy Angels, I don't know. That was a grammar school. I don't know if that's still open. Well, my father went to Holy Angels. And then he went to Mount Carmel. My father went to Holy Angels. Matter of fact, Roscoe went to Holy Angels. I believe Roscoe went there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Grammar school. I don't know if it's still open though. That I don't know. But homeschooling, man, homeschooling can be a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you homeschool, you just got to make sure you got to make sure that you get these kids some type of social some outside. You know what I'm saying? Because man, that's already a problem now with them in the house all the time playing the damn video game. So if you go homeschool your child, man, just make sure you get them some type of social interaction. But again, that was Candace Owens when she said pull them out. I don't know if I would necessarily say pull them out, but again, do your vetting. Again, homeschool might be good, and then like I say with the private schools, some private schools are great as well. But again, some of us might not be able to afford to put our kids in these private schools. Some of us might have multiple kids. You know what I'm saying? And private schools just might not be affordable or the way to go. Or you might be able to put one, but you might not have, the rest of them might not be able to go. But it's ways and tuitions and things of that nature that we can figure out. Yeah, Mount Carmel and De La Salle was rivals, yeah. But it's ways and things you can figure out because they got the parent volunteer thing, which knocks $3,000 off tuition. You know what I'm saying? But that's still like 11,000. You feel me? But yeah, man, in some cases it's worth it, man. You just got to put a little extra work in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So yeah, that's it. Homeschool. And I have heard it was great though. I really have. I really have. I got one more thing I want to play for y'all. One more thing. How many of us can afford? So that's
Look at this marketing campaign, right? You got all the girls, all the women in the hood right now putting Vaseline on their lips because that's what they think keeps their lips moisturized. Meanwhile, Vaseline is a byproduct of Shell, BP, these aggressive systems of capitalism where the waste product of that system is Vaseline. So when you refine oil, what happens is oil is refined and you have different levels of octane, all the way from crude all the way up to like kerosene, which is, you see it on the pumps where it's like 87 octane, 88 octane, 90 octane, jet fuel, which is kerosene. And then what you have that remains on these huge vats is you have this jelly that is just waste shit that they can't sell. Marketing. Here comes the marketing. Here comes the Edward Bernays. We're going to put this in the thing and say that you need it for all of these things to be beautiful. But really what you're doing is you're putting it on yourself. You're drying out your lymphatic system. You're drying out your uterus. You're giving yourself fibroids and they're benefiting from it. So I think that what we need to start to do is look at ways of being able to create value without creating deficits. Look at this market.
I didn't know that about jelly, man. I didn't know. Well, I knew it was a byproduct, but I didn't get all off into the, you know what I'm saying? It was a waste byproduct of the petroleum, the jelly. So, and I would have to do a little bit more research and like I say, and digging on the medical effects that the brother was saying. But again, man, a lot of the shit that we put on our bodies, man, and a lot of the shit that be in these things that we use, these chemicals, man, it's horrible. It's a lot of natural products and things or natural ways that we can do a lot of the things that we do. But we might not know about it or we might not care about it, or we've been doing one thing for so long. We stick to it, but we really need to figure out a better way to start taking care of ourselves. I played that and the other thing about the food because I think that's important, man. I think that's why I think that's another reason why we get out, we go outside and we act a damn fool, or we lazy and don't have the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like and I noticed this. After we eat, man, and we get full, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be that way because food is supposed to be fuel. When you put fuel in your car don't clunk out. Your car not supposed to clunk out. It's supposed to start right up and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? So if a lot of the nutrients and things that we need is inside of food and we eating this food and this food is supposed to be energy. Now, of course, anything in excess is not good for you. But if it's moderately and it's done in a balance, you know what I'm saying? We can adjust to this balance. It's fuel. So we clunk out and shit, man, and then we get all these diseases, these heart diseases, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. You know what I'm saying? Hell, and not to be too brash and abrupt, but goddamn it, hell, if shit, if we ain't shooting each other, hell, we all gonna die for everything else. Shit, So we got a third down from the damn senseless violence that don't make no sense, and then you got a half die because you know what I'm saying. We got diabetes, we got heart disease, we got high blood pressure, we got high cholesterol. You know what I'm saying? We got sickle cell, we got all this other shit going on. And again, we don't take care of ourselves, man. I got a friend of mine that's a diabetic, man. You know, um, and he had to get a vein and stuff redone in his leg and things of that nature. And now they telling him it ain't working, and he might have to get his leg cut off. And he been saying, man, well, I've been doing the things. Yeah, see, you doing the things now, bro, because they telling you now. But when we got these illnesses, man, and these certain ailments, man, going on with us that we've been diagnosed with, what I'm saying, by the professionals, bro, we really, and sisters, we really have to take our time out to realize, man, look, This is my body. I know I'm not living forever, but goddamn it, I need to do what I need to do so I can live now. You know what I'm saying? We need to leave a lasting imprint, man. If you ain't here, listen. And we dying off so quick, bro. We ain't got nothing to leave to our young folk. You know what I'm saying? We dying off. So and that's crazy. We dying off so quick that we ain't got nothing to lead to our young folk, and our young folk killing each other so damn fast that if we do survive, we ain't got nothing to get it out. You know, we can't tell them the stories. We can't put them up on the game. We can't tell them how to reach and do this. We can't teach them to come up in the family business. You know, so man. So my brother asked me today, you know what I'm saying, about doing this, and then about having solutions to the problems. You might not be able to fix every problem, but at least have a solution. You know what I'm saying, to a problem to get the people involved, and then for the people who get too big headed, you know what I'm saying, and they want this, and you trying to get them this, then you ask them where their credentials at, and then what you trying to do and where you trying to go, and 9 times out of 10, that's when you gonna get them crickets. You know, because he only said that because when you're doing for people, people expect a lot, and I do understand that, and you got to be able to give a lot. But when it's time for me to help you, though, and when I can help you, when I'm asking what do you have for me to work with, I expect the same. And a lot of people don't have that. They don't have them qualifications. We trying to give them to them. But on top of that, though, yeah, man, we just got to respect our bodies a little bit better. We got to take care of ourselves. We got to watch what we putting inside of us. We got to watch what we eat. We got to exercise on the daily. These are some of the things that we got to start doing. Even my bad habits, man. I got to start smoking these cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put them down eventually, man. My man L Boogie quit, so you know what I'm saying. I guess I'm next. It's all because it's man. Listen, trust me, man. When you stop doing some things that you used to doing that's unhealthy for you, guess what, brother? And I'm a testament. You know what I'm saying? You do feel better. You do feel a lot better. You breathe better. That makes you feel better. You move better. You know what I'm saying? Your skin look better. All type of things, man. You know what I'm saying? So, we just gotta be wary of like I say, man, what we put in our bodies, man, and what's going on with us. You know. Hey, Sweat Brown, man, Diablo, man. I was asking the people earlier, man. I ain't had too many people in the building. I was asking about the debate, man. Did y'all go back and watch the debate? What did y'all think about it? You know what I'm saying? And after this debate, who do y'all think y'all will be endorsing? After this debate, who do y'all think y'all will be endorsing? That's the word of it. I mean, that's the word. You know what I'm saying? That's the topic of the night, man. After this debate, who do y'all think y'all will be endorsing? Don't be shy. And don't everybody and look, don't everybody speak at once. So after this debate, who do y'all think? Um, or did anybody sway? Did anybody sway y'all decisions and make y'all lean towards you know what I'm saying, one person more than the other? For me, nah, didn't nobody sway me. Sway about he said Kamala was the ringmaster at the circus. Um, she did, but see, but I mean, but that's only because, brother. We already know what Trump gonna go in there with, like in his talking points. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Donald Trump, man. But we already know he a moron, man. We know he a big dingbat. So I know that nobody going there expecting him to just be just the eloquent and just had his shit together and his cue cards all arranged and had the topic set out and spread out and okay, what he spoke about this, let me grab this. Well, see, we knew we wasn't getting that. We was getting whatever you asked him, that's whatever the fuck he was gonna respond to. You know what I'm saying? And that way, shape, form, in fact, Donald Trump is a nutball. But really, man, all I heard was just insults from both sides. That's all I really heard. She insulted him, he insulted her. It went back and forth. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. Hey, the realest thing Trump said though, when he was like, "Man, let's see how lead this debate right now, man, and get to Washington and sign them damn papers for the migrants to get their ass up out of here and to stop the motherfuckers from coming over here." Well, he ain't used the cuss word. I threw that in there. You know what I'm saying? But to stop them from coming over here, and then you know what I'm saying, and then then like I say, it ain't just them China. I mean, not the Chinese. It ain't just them Venezuela, man. It's Chinese. It's everybody, man. They coming across 3 countries, 2 continents to get over here, to get to America. And somebody was saying, who was it? Who was it? Oh my goodness, who was it? And somebody was saying like they coming over here with them backpacks. You know what I'm saying? And they got anything in them backpacks when they get over here. You know, and the guards and you know the border patrol, the guards, they not frisking them, they not stopping them, they not doing none of that. They can't even have them as detainees. It's crazy. But man, he said Kamala was the ringmaster at the circus. So I take it you favoring Kamala in this one? You think she can pull it out? Brother Sweat Brown, you think Kamala can pull it out? Mm. You know, she up on in some states, you know what I'm saying? But you know, Trump right there, man. He right there. Trump right there. Man, T.I. and Tiny always in the news. I don't want to see nothing about them, man. What my Grand Rising people at, man? I ain't seen my Grand Rising people in a minute. Yeah, man, Dave Bautista, man. Y'all remember the wrestler Dave Bautista? Uh uh man, that brother done got small. He said he only lost about 30 pounds. But he looked like he lost way more than that. If y'all see him, man, that brother, oh, wait. Damn, I feel bad for that brother. I love he is. Hold on, what was that? What was that I seen? Check this shit out, y'all. This some wild shit, man. Trial underway for CPS teacher accused of arranging a beating of a 9-year-old student. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. A trial began Monday in the case of Chicago public school teacher accused of allowing another adult to beat a student with a belt. Asia Gaines, the boy mother, is seeking justice in federal court. She said the Chicago Board of Education must answer her son's pain, pain and ongoing trauma. The civil suit said teacher Christian Haynes allowed Juanita Tyler to beat the 9-year-old JC in the school bathroom. Haynes was the child's homeroom teacher, according to the complaint. The incident happened at George W. Tilton Elementary in the West Garfield Park neighborhood in the fall of 2018. They're just not going to court. That's crazy. That's crazy that they're just not going to court. Why are they just not going to court? The trial was led. The trial which begun at 9 a.m. on Monday was expected to last 2 weeks. So it took 2 weeks for him to bring up the charges. What this boy did. Wow. See, and that's what I don't understand. If he shot, don't get me wrong. So the teacher beat him in 2018. And you telling me Monday that they're just not bringing this up? Wow. And then they say the trial, why is it expected to last for 2 weeks? That's wild. And then that's some shit that happened in Chicago. Chicago woman charged with smuggling drugs soaked in paper into the county jail. What he say? He say she can pull it. What he say? She can pull it. Frankie Beverly gone. Yo, Maniac Thoughts, what's going on, brother? Hey man, boy, I ain't seen you in a minute, man. Where you been, man? Where you been at? Where you been at? And I'm trying to figure out a 27-year-old woman has been charged with smuggling drug-soaked paper into Cook County Jail. The paper contained what? Buprenorphine, a synthetic opioid, was discovered during a pat-down search. The woman was taken into custody and faces a Class 1 felony for bringing a controlled substance into a penal institution. 27-year-old Chicago woman has been charged with smuggling drugs or paper in the Cook County Jail during a visit with the person in custody. Jada Henry was arrested on Monday after she allegedly slipped a plastic bag containing paper squares soaked in a synthetic opioid to an inmate during a visit on April 25th. The correction deputy witnessed Henry passing the paper by hiding it in the back of the inmate's uniform during a hug. According to the Cook County Sheriff, the papers were later tested by Illinois State Police Lab and confirmed to contain buprenorphine. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, I might be butchering it. Henry was charged with bringing a controlled substance into a penal institution, a Class 1 felony. She appeared in court on Tuesday where she was ordered released pending trial. Henry is the 39th person this year charged in connection with smuggling drugs soaked paper into the county jail, the sheriff's office said. So, man, I guess that's the thing, man. To try to that's the thing, to sneak the drugs into the county. He said, I'm just busy, man. Been working, and when I ain't sleep, yeah, man. I feel you, man. I feel, and you out there doing your thing, man. You out there serving the country, man. You know what I'm saying, on them waters, you know what I'm saying, making sure we straight. You know what I'm saying? I know, man, when you can make it, you can make it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, did you see that debate? Did you get a chance to watch the debate? What you think about that debate, man? Who you did it sway you towards Trump or did it sway you more towards Kamala? You know what I'm saying? Swear Brown think Kamala Harris can pull it out. I think she can pull it out too. Don't get me wrong, man. And I'm beyond this, saying colored woman, black woman. I'm beyond that shit. But just from watching it, just like if you had, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm for, but because I'm not for, but I'm not against her neither. You know what I'm saying? It's just like for me, man. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna pencil myself in, man. I'm gonna write myself on the ballot. I think I have a better chance of running the country than they do. Shit, and I ain't got no damn experience. You know what I'm saying? Just shit. But Kamala say, excuse me. She say, because she been running around as the vice president. You know what I'm saying? She didn't gain that experience and she didn't gain a few things. So, and she thinks she know she thinks she got a chance on getting some things done. She might. But I think, world leaders will respond to Trump, regardless of whether they think he's a clown or a puppet or whatever the hell. I just think they'll respond to him a little bit better than they will her. He said, man, her name Kamula. He said she gonna do way better than Trump, bro. Look, I don't know who gonna do what, and neither do you. And again, did you watch the debate? What did you think of the debate? Do you think they touched on any policies that not just for because we're not gonna do this black people, white people shit. Do you think that either one have any solutions to better secure our infrastructure here in America? I mean, and from a military standpoint, because neither one of them got any type of military history or background. He said, "Hell no, I ain't watched them funny niggas talk back and forth." Wow, you should have, man. It was pretty. I don't think she did a great job, of speaking. Like I said, well, that's just in my opinion, but she might pull it out. She might pull it out. Mm, 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 mm. Well, like I said, y'all, told y'all the other day, man, I can get up here and just go on and on and on about the shit that go on. You say, man, and the second part of that question is I can't answer because it conflicts. Well, okay, the second part of that question can't answer because it conflicts political view, which is against my contract with the United States military, basically. But whatever she do, she better not touch the military paychecks. Now what if she start touching military paychecks? Now what if she start to what y'all gonna do then? What you gonna do then? Nothing. Take it just like everybody else. Well, what you gonna quit? You ain't gonna get up and go to work? You ain't gonna put that uniform on? When she start messing with y'all money, you getting out. All right, you getting out. 16-year-old shot during a fight on Chicago Southwest side. Suspect in custody. Well, that's good, man. Listen, y'all. Wow. About time they caught somebody that did some shit. We say, I don't do this shit for them. I do this shit for us and my family. Okay. You're a soldier for the people. You know what I'm saying? Not the institution. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, brother. You know I'm fucking with you, man. A 16-year-old boy was shot in the left eye during a physical altercation in Gresham and is in good condition after seeking medical condition. A 19-year-old man was taken into custody, and Area 2 detectives are investigating the incident. A Chicago team was shot during a fight in Gresham Tuesday afternoon. About 3:40, a 16-year-old boy was arguing with another person on the 79th block of South Damon Avenue when the argument turned physical. At that time, the team was shot in the left eye. He took himself to Little Company of Mary Hospital, where he was listed in good condition. The 19-year-old man was taken into custody. Area 2 detectives are investigating. The source is the Fox 32 Chicago received information about a shooting from the Chicago Police Department. So they investigating that case. They don't really know what it's about. But again, I sit here and I tell y'all, we can go on and on and on about the deaths and the tragedies. But sometimes though, and I'm gonna keep it real. Sometimes when I'm going through some of these articles, it'd be like, damn, So 2 people killed in Avalon Park. That's not too far from where I'm at. And shot up somebody's car. This is ridiculous, man. So it looked like a young lady and a young man. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. Your boy Deshaun Watson, man, Cleveland Brown, Deshaun Watson, man. What is going on with this brother, man? What's going on with Deshaun Watson, y'all? I don't know if anybody out there into football, but this brother, he said, damn, they caught a shooter in Chicago. He said, I don't want to sound no type of way, but they usually don't put too much effort in that city. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, I just said that. I'm like, damn, they finally got somebody. Yeah, yeah. The nigga Sean been fucked up. He got CTE. No, brother. He keep getting these. You know, he so supposedly, man, he got some more allegations for somebody else. For the sexual harassment shit. So he stepped down out the league for a minute, got injured. They paid him all his money. And supposedly all them problems was supposed to go away. And here it come again, resurfacing something else that he done did, man. Like, come on. Like, bro. I ain't gonna lie, maybe it is CTE, but I don't know, man. I'm talking about him and this steady touching folks, man, or whatever he doing. And this is all alleged. It's all alleged. And I ain't finna sit here and beat the brother up or jump on the brother because I don't know the situations of what happened, how it took place, or you know what I'm saying. I don't know none of that. But yeah, you say he got 200. Yeah, 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 yeah. You say he got $250 million contract in 2022 for to keep fucking up off the field. That's what I'm saying, man. 200. That's $250 million that they paid this man. That they paying this man. I forgot how much of that money is guaranteed. But brother, and this is what I'm saying, man. We get these opportunities, and you gotta think about it, bro. All that money. How much of that money is he gonna have, man? I guarantee you, he gonna. And this is what I'm saying. Financial literacy, man. That's why we providing that class. We got to know so 100 million guaranteed. That's still a lot of money, plus endorsements or whatever else he got going on. So he probably got to do some things to get some incentives to make so many passing yards or something like that in order to get that extra 150. You know, but with these problems off the field, you don't need that. First of all, man, I don't know if y'all know this, man. This is the first time ever in the NFL, and I don't know if this is something to brag on or if this is something to be proud of. But for the first time, we got like 14 um melanated brothers starting at quarterback in the league. You know what I'm saying? So that's a precedent. That's a precedent. We got we got like, you know what I'm saying, 14 melanated brothers starting at quarterback in the league this year. You know what I'm saying? Brother P Mac say Trump got his ass handed to him. You know, listen. I want to know, is some of y'all responses biased, or do y'all really sincerely think that Trump got his ass handed to him? Because I don't think he got it. Because again, like when I started off, I seen a lot of polls and a lot of publications, man. A lot of motherfuckers say Trump beat her, and I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no polls with Miss Cece was going on. I ain't talking about no predominantly Caucasian polls. I'm talking about, man, these some of these shows that I was watching, man, and y'all not just watch some of these shows. Also, a lot of us are really we need to understand political science and get into political science, and also political science. So we get a lot of fact or whatever type of misinformation. We get a lot of it from social media. So we need to go outside of social media as well. We need to start going to city hall meetings. I know that that's not a senator and things like, but we need to have those small engagements and see, what I'm saying, our representation on a lower level before we can understand the politics, what I'm saying, on a higher level. I don't think we get into that enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we understand political science. I don't even know how many people even took political science in school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like political science is like a lost art nowadays. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, brother? How you feel, brother? Yeah, I don't even know if I want to talk to you, brother, because You can't never say nothing. You can't never speak. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. Hold on. You can't never speak. There we go. There we go. Yeah, because you can't never speak, brother. We gonna have to get you out the military, man, so you can start speaking to us, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that you can't never speak, man. I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Can you hear me? You can hear me, can't you? Yeah, I know you can. I can't hear you, man. Hold on, man. Say something. I still can't hear you. I don't know why I can't hear you, brother. Probably got you got them cheap ass iPods in your ear. Cause I sure can't hear you. And I got everything, you know what I'm saying? I ain't having no technical difficulties tonight, goddamn it. I just can't hear you, my boy. And you're not muted. No, you're not muted. You're not muted at all. What'd you say, Spread Brown? You say you don't want to what? Spread Brown say, I don't want to become desensitized, but I'm tired of all the shooting and killing and shaking my head and changing the channel. Yeah, yeah, man. Like, like, yeah, so and that's like I say, that's why a lot of times I don't get up here and just talk about all that shit. Cause that's all that come down my feed, man. And it's always the youngins. It's the youngins. Them the ones we losing. We losing the youngins. What you trying to do, man? You still ain't got no audio over there. No, you ain't got no audio because if you had some audio, I'm pretty sure you'd have been. Yeah, but I agree with you, Sweat Brown. I agree with you to the fullest, bro. And you know what? A lot of us have become a lot of us have become desensitized to the violence and the things that go on in our neighborhoods. Um, I could speak of an instance one morning, man, getting up, leaving the house, going to the bus stop. We at the bus stop. We see somebody out there, man, just in broad daylight, just up a gun, start shooting at somebody. Like nobody ran, nobody ducked, nobody tried to get out the way. It was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And the shock and the awe, we watching, and it's like that shit is crazy. You know, um, I believe in some instances we a lot of us in our neighborhoods, because I don't like saying communities because we ain't took them back yet, but a lot of us are already desensitized to the violence. You know what I'm saying, to the drugs. You know what I'm saying, through the music, through the media, through social media, through peer pressure, through what we see in our households. You know what I'm saying? So we are ready to become desensitized. So, we just trying to bring a way back to, reprogramming the youth and bringing the older ones that then came up in it. Because some people that came up in it, they still got that same mentality. It's hard to break that. We got to be trying to get some of them brothers about it that so they can be an inspiration and tell a story and help the youth. You know what I'm saying? And jump on board with what we doing and try to get these young brothers back, back to a point of understanding, back to a point of being civil, back to a point of knowing what a family is and knowing how to love and knowing how to shake shit off and just walk. Man, you still ain't fixed your sound, brother. You probably need to come out and come back in, man. Got them cheap ass iPods on. But yeah, but Sweat Brown, that just yeah, man. I believe we already. Well, I know what you said. You don't want to become desensitized, but I think a lot of us in our neighborhoods, man, in our place of dwellings, I think we have become desensitized already. You know, and also, man, you know, we don't talk enough about the older generation, man. We don't talk enough about the 60 plus. You know, Medicare, medicine, and things of that nature for them. You know, we always hear about the youth. I hear a lot of brothers about to talk about touching out to reaching us, but we don't talk enough about our older people. You know what I'm saying? Our people that's soon to be ancestors, man. We don't put enough care into them, man. I'm tired of seeing them in these nursing homes and they being abused. Nobody taking care of them. Nobody come see them. You know what I'm saying? I used to me and some of the brothers, man. We used to go partake in visiting some of the old folks in the nursing homes, and we used to cook for them on the holidays and things like that in that nature. It's important, man, that we take care of all aspects of our culture. It's just not just the youth, not just us people in our age range, man, but the people that worked hard and paid the way, man, that's on their way out the door, that opened the door for us, man. We got to make sure we start taking care of them. You know, I think that's important as well. I don't hear enough talk about that, and I think that's one of the things that we have to start doing. He said a youngin like this, what it is. This shit normal. Well, it's normal, but that don't mean what I'm saying we gotta accept it. You know what I'm saying? It's only normal because the youngins are accepting it. As long as we don't accept it and we doing what we doing, and again. So that's one of the reasons why I do want to work with, primarily with the younger generation, because once we can instill that discipline and we can instill that sense of this is what you're supposed to do, and and of course that's why I encourage any young man that's trying to get into the education, teach and do that. I mean, I encourage, please do it on a younger level. Please get into the daycares. Please get into the kindergarten level. Please get into the first, second, and third grade level, because those are very essential levels in a young man and a young woman's life. That especially when they coming from single homes and they don't get that father parentage. You know what I'm saying? Men getting into the educational system or early development education system at that age. We can instill that sense of discipline. I didn't have that. I'm not going to even lie. When I was coming up, all my teachers was women. I might have had one. Well, in high school, all men, but primarily in grammar school, all my teachers were women except for one. You know, and he was a strict brother and a disciplinarian brother, but that was how many other male teachers were like that? None. And besides, he was a melanated brother, and usually if I got a male teacher, he was a white guy. But coming from, not saying that I came from a single parent home, but I'm just saying most people that come from these single parent homes, I want to encourage our young men that's getting into the educational field, man, to start teaching in the early development levels, because it gives us, what I'm saying, as well, it gives the younger boys that's on their way into, becoming teenagers and young adults, man, it gives them that sense of discipline. You know what I'm saying? Especially because with a woman, man, we used to run all over our women, our female teachers. I can't hear you, man. What's going on? Why I can't hear you, bro?
There you go. That's why.
Uh,
I just realized why.
wow, what was you doing, bro?
I had a software prompt on my laptop, so it would be muted even when my mic was on, so they couldn't hear me talking if my computer was shut off.
So you're a dingbat. You got it together now.
Yeah, I had to fix my shit, bro.
Mm.
But no, I was saying though, I was built different in school when I was a kid because my pops he was on deployment, so I ain't have him home, and my mom was always at work. So half of the time I'm coming home from school and I'm waking up and I'm by myself still. So I'm walking to school by myself. So I'm not really around my parents a lot unless the weekend. When I get to school, I'm acting a fucking fool. You see what I'm saying? Even the man teachers. I remember I went to a elementary school that allowed discipline, physical discipline. That's how it was. We got beat back in the day, my day. In elementary school, we got beat by the staff. Like that was allowed. So anytime I got in trouble and they got the paddle, I ran. Because you're not finna catch me. I know you're not gonna catch me. And even if they did catch me, they hitting me, I'm fighting back. Like I would throw feet, hands, all that. Because I'm like, you're not my parents, and I don't even know my parents. So you ain't gonna hit me. If they not
Well,
gonna hit me.
well, I didn't necessarily say put your hands on the kids, but I'm just saying, I think men can handle kids better, what I'm saying, on a younger level, be more authoritative, and you get the kids' attention more. You know what I'm saying? I really, I just do.
I actually feel like it really don't matter on the gender. It just depends on how you connect with the kids. Because I know when I was a kid and how I would observe, because I've always been really observant, how I would observe all my peers, we always liked the cool teachers or the teachers that would give us the most help without even if they're not lenient, even if they hard on us, as long as we know that even if we fail this test, they're gonna let us make it up and they're gonna give us the answers so we pass. That's the ones we like. Okay, now I respect you because we can't just because you're a man or a woman. We can't just give it to you.
When you demand, you give your father that respect.
No, he got to earn that shit. He had to earn it because when I in high school is when I met him for real. Like I knew my dad. Well, I knew my dad enough to know that he was my dad, but I didn't know what type of person he was. So I didn't really care for him until 10th, 11th grade when I realized who he was, what he was doing. Then I'm like, okay.
Well, I'm in my kids' life, so I'd be damned if they don't give me mine.
Yeah, that's different because you in their life. You with them almost every day. You raised them, you birthed them, you held them as a kid. He didn't hold me as a baby.
So I could say,
so it hit different.
Yeah, it hit different. Yeah, let that resentment go, brother. We all about love, peace, and
I let it go in high school.
Okay. I'm gonna change my name to the Beer Gang is Love, brother. It's all about the love. It's all about the love, man. Beer, hey, yeah, man. Hey, I might take that name on, man. Beer Gang is Love, man. I'm all about the love. Remo said, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Remo said, I think most of the male teachers work in all male private and Catholic schools.
Nah.
But yeah,
a lot of male teachers are the good male teachers, or the ones who are looking to work with the youth. They probably go to the all male boarding schools or the Catholic schools. But I know a lot of male teachers who teach political science, social studies, or they teach like world history and shit like that. They teach the stuff that's easy because it's easy to connect with the kids when the shit is easy to learn.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say those particular subjects are easy.
Bro, that's the easiest in the world. World history. All you do is learning and remembering events, and then put them on the test. That's really it. Like they have a whole textbook about the Holy Crusade. If you got a whole textbook telling you something, all you got to do is read it and then recite it and then answer a test. That's easy.
A lot of people ain't good at reading and remembering, reciting, and retaining information.
I don't know nobody in school that I went with all through every grade who had trouble in history classes. Not one. Nobody I know, or even didn't know. None of the classmates ever had trouble in history, trouble in maybe social studies, because it's kind of hard to figure out political stuff and governmental shit. That's okay, that's cool. But world history, that's easy as hell.
So that's easy.
That's so easy because it's like if you don't know, now you know. And then you don't even have to keep knowing. You're gonna forget right after the test so you can learn something else.
Wow. You're supposed to remember it, brother. That's the part of
the see, I was enlightened early on by some of my family members. A lot of the stuff in the textbooks that we learned was definitely altered. So I didn't really catch too much of it unless I knew it was true.
So Remo say if they aren't in those schools, most likely they're teaching phys ed, vocational studies, and STEM courses.
Everybody courses.
So I played something earlier about what Candace Owens, and she was saying trying to tell everybody to take their kids out of these public schools and bring them back home, and that the kids will learn more at home. What you think about that? Professor Remo, and you, what y'all think about that? Y'all, you think
I feel like sheltering kids is the wrong idea.
You say who?
It could go good, but it only go good 40% of the time because you're not showing them. They're not interacting with people outside of what they feel like I have to do what they're saying. You're not interacting by yourself with other people, other kids. You just interacting with your family members or your parents because you homeschool. The stuff you got to go through by yourself, you got to make your own critical decisions by yourself because you can't go to mom and dad when you outside. You can barely go to the teachers. So you just got to make your own decisions. You got to be yourself. And even if you're not trying to be yourself, even if you're trying to be somebody else, that shows that you're paying attention to other things outside of you and whatever you got going on. So I feel like homeschooling only works 40% of the time for character development. Now, if it's better for education, that's cool. But for character development, it's needed. If public or private, it don't matter. But a lot of the times, the private schools are worse because them people rich and them kids got money and they got access to more stuff. The public schools, the behavior problems might be worse.
Hey,
Yeah.
Remo, if the parent is a dumbass, the kid will be a dumbass no matter what they do. Come on, yeah.
You're not lying though.
Yeah, Professor, don't be like that, man. Don't be like that. Damn, man.
Because even in spite of all I said, whatever happens at home is what most affects the kids. Even if they interact with everything outside, whatever happens in the house, they're gonna pick up more than they do outside because they refuse to believe the shit that they see unless they know it makes sense to them or somebody else they know has more sense than them.
So what if you homeschool and and you set up some type of outside activities and interaction with other people so they can socially develop?
It ain't gonna hit the same because they're not by themselves. You setting it up. That means they know that you're doing something for them in order for them to do this. I'm trying to make the child mind like a parent. It's almost as if they a sponge. Literally, and they do it on accident, even if they're not trying to pick it up. They're gonna pick it up and it's gonna affect them, and they're gonna think about it a certain way. Like I said, no matter what happens outside, whatever happens in the home, they're gonna pick up regardless. So even if you at home and you say, okay, boom, you done with your homework, we done took the test, now you can go outside and play. Nigga, you only playing with the kids. You're not interacting with them when they stressing for a test. When you studying together, when y'all fighting or something, having a real disagreement over something that really don't matter, you only playing with them. So you're not going to really have the same character as you would if you spend 8 hours a day, same kids every day, even different ones. It's not going to hit the same because you're spending them 8 hours with your parents first, and then maybe 3 or 4 hours with everybody else outside.
Okay, so I see you in homeschool.
Nah, I wasn't.
So on the flip side of that, I have heard that, like I was saying earlier, that a lot of people say that when they homeschool their child, their child showed high scores in reading and math, and they excelled and most of the studies. And then they say when they reinvested them back into the public school system or private school system, excuse me, that their grades started dropping.
Okay, a lot of people. It's specific people. Okay, education is one thing. It's less distractions in your house if it's your child. You know what you want them to do, and they know you're their parent, so they not finna play that shit. They finna be on top, and it's the character development that I'm still talking about. They gonna go outside and they like, oh, I ain't around mama, dad, do the fuck I want to do. Let them do that though. Let their grades drop. They realize, okay, if I'm not watching you and you still fucking up, it's you. It's not me, it's you. So then they realize it's them, and they either make the decision to step up on this shit, or they be like, fuck it. Let them
but why go through that when you could just keep them on the straight and narrow?
What you mean why go through that?
No. Because now why would I want my kids' grades? Why would I want them to let his grades?
You gotta let your kid go through what they go through. even if it's their decision to not have good grades, even because it's your decision at the end of the day to keep them on the straight and narrow, as you say. But even if your kid is homeschooled, you could instill the most into them. Whatever they want to do, they're gonna do it. So you could, especially if they got ADHD, it don't matter what they do outside the house, they're not gonna really track it. So you just gotta let them do what they do. I feel, because I've seen the difference between the two when people are adults, and it's like, who taught you that, bro? Oh, I was homeschooled. Hell no, you don't know what's really going on.
Well, there's some people out here that ain't been homeschooled that don't know what the hell is going on. There's people in the society that's walking around right now that don't know what the hell is going on.
That's also true. You're right.
Shit, that's more true than it is for the people that's homeschooled.
So then that makes it subjective. Then that makes it subjective. I have to
you know what I mean? My friend went to school, ain't got no common sense.
Yeah,
they'd be like,
so is that the school fault or is that the person fault? Or is it their home
fault? Yeah, but well, that kind of go back to what Professor Remo said. Look, like Sweat Brown said, he said, "LOL, Professor, I don't want to agree with you, but you're right." So that go back to what he said, man. If the parents are dumbass, the kid will be
no matter what they talk.
A
lot of the shit you gonna soak up at home, despite of the tutelage you getting outside. I get that part for sure. That's what make it subjective. So it's to each his own. You know, do what you want to do. Fuck it.
Words of wisdom by Professor Remo Williams. Brought to you by Bearded Conversation. Hey, that man say, man, if the parents are dumbass, the kids will be a dumbass. I ain't want to give you that one on that one, man, but I had to because he said to excel in certain subjects, to excel in certain subjects, but they become overloaded by the social aspect. It's the byproduct of being overwhelmed is by the social aspect is the drop in grades. Because well, but how they becoming overwhelmed? Because like Maniac said, shit, they not around the parents. That mean they just being regular kids. Whereas the people that they with, their grades might not be dropped. Well, okay, well I guess
he's not lying. He's not lying. So a lot of the times the kids in them schools, because I know I did it, I couldn't focus on my work because of the shit that I was worried about around my peers. Do I got the right shoes on? Is my fit okay? Are they gonna talk about me as soon as I get out of this class because I done did some shit in the last period? Are they gonna? You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of it, and you can't say no to that because it's true.
But that's not what you're supposed to be fucking worried about. You going to school to learn.
You can't say that, bro, because you was worried about this shit too when you was a kid.
Going to school to learn. No, I wasn't.
When you was in middle school, was you not worried about that shit, bro?
No.
It didn't have to be 100% of the time. But was you not worried about what your peers thought?
No.
Why was you not worried about what your peers thought?
I didn't start getting into what peers started to maybe my junior year in high school.
So you never cared about the social aspects of society at all in school?
No, but I don't give a fuck about a lot of shit. I mean, I don't really care.
Individualistic stuff. Okay, I get it. I get it. It's cool. But a lot of the times kids ain't going to school thinking about school. I know a lot of kids who love school because they love education.
Yeah, I know because we hear it all the time. We get where, you know, a lot of these parents send their kids to school like it's a fashion show on the first day. You know what I'm saying? So we see why the kids, you know, go to school and want to.
These days is way different. When I was in school, it was a little, but now these kids got on designer and shit.
So that's social. That could be a hella fast social pressure. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got this
world though.
You only one out the click that ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah. But again, that don't mean your grades got to drop.
Yeah, dude. Because you're not worried about the right of course they're gonna drop if you ain't worried about the right shit.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be worried about that anyway. That's why I say we influencing and teaching our kids the wrong shit. They shouldn't even be worried about
you need to be going to school worried about school. They're not listening to that shit for real. Because you're not saying it. All you gotta say is, look, man, especially because now most of the public schools, they have the no left behind shit. So even if you fail that grade, you still graduate to the next grade. So it's
You
like,
see, now my son is in a collegiate grammar school. They not doing that shit. He got to go to summer school, and he not going to the next grade until his scores and shit come up. That's not the school my child go to. No.
See, that's good because that teaches them like, okay, bro, you gotta lock in, or you
Yeah,
gonna
I
have
be
to
having to put my foot in this. I mean,
at home and in school. You gotta deal with that.
be having to tell them.
If every school was like that, it'd be way better. It'd be way better. A lot of kids would be locked in, or they'd choose to just drop out. It'd be either or. It would never be no, I'm gonna fail because I'm too worried about who I'm finna fight in the afternoon, or I'm too worried about trying to get some head.
My other daughter, she goes to school in the suburbs, so she in a decent school. It's like a fucking college campus, so she getting that. See, but then again, that can be overwhelming to a kid too, coming from middle school going to like a big high school. Like, so I get y'all with that. I get that, the nervousness, and then the things of that nature, especially in the first year, especially, and then if you're not a popular kid, things of that nature. See, but that's why I say maybe homeschool would be a better option, because especially on the education side.
On the education side, yeah, but that's it. That's the only way it would be better. And that's only if your parents have the capabilities to provide that type of education.
Right.
Be better than people who went to college to fucking teach it in the field curriculum, actually teach kids.
And then don't get me wrong, I did mention private school, but then like I said, a lot of us don't have the means or the funds to put our kids in a private school.
I don't know about that one, Rizzo. I ain't gonna lie, when I was in school, I ain't give a fuck about none of them bitches impressing nobody, because I knew who I was, and I knew if I was coming, they gonna want me anyway. The only thing I was worried about in school was dressing the best or making the basketball team. That was it.
So he says,
I didn't care about nothing else in school. Like I made the basketball team, and I made varsity in 10th grade, and I locked in for the rest of the school year so I could go to college. And then I got injured at college, so it was over with from that on anyway. But that was just me. I guess you could say. But I don't know, man. Elementary school, you around girls still, so it's not like you trying to impress them in kindergarten. You're not worried about shit in kindergarten.
His family, for the first time, his brain goes automatically to impression mode. His nature. I don't write the rules.
It depends on the boy.
Well, no, because I feel what he's saying, man. You can't say that. The first time you got around some girls, man. You know what I'm saying? Outside, you wanted to, that was the and here you go. That's part of, and you might not want to say this, but subconsciously, that's part of the wanting to make sure that you got a certain look. That's part of the.
You know why it was that? Because I got bullied for not having shit, because I didn't have it. So then I started to steal it, and I put it on. I used to steal shoes in school. I used to trade them. I'd be like, brother, mine, you ain't getting them back. Because we used to trade shoes and then give them back at the end of the day, so our parents wouldn't be mad, and we just gave us shoes away and stuff like that. But I used to take them boys shit, and then want it back, you gotta come see me about it. And who finna come see me? Even if they kid,
you taking shoes, man, you don't know what you putting your feet in, boy.
Bro, I was a kid, bro. I wasn't thinking about that.
No,
now that I know, I'm like, bro, why would I put my foot in somebody else? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's like, I'm not.
I don't even want to put on another motherfucking house shoes, man. Let alone some gym shoes. No.
Man, I was taking everybody's stuff just to look fly. And once my mama realized that that's what I was doing, and she started actually like buying me a whole bunch of clothes at the beginning of the year instead of before the school year.
So you was so hold on. How was you being bullied if you was taking people's shit?
I was skinny and I was short. And I didn't have the best fashion choices back then, bro. I didn't really know how to dress for real. I was putting on crazy stuff and thinking I was fly, like for real.
But see, that's the thing we talking about.
Oh, you ain't got no shoe game, bro. You don't even know how to. And I looked in the mirror and I said I look good, and now you telling me I don't, and you not the only one. It's 50 people saying that. Now I'm finna take your shit. It didn't come up to the conclusion that quick. You saw him, you see what I'm saying?
You say tough acting for athletes foot, homie.
Tough acting tonight. Nah, I did get asked. That was funny because I stole somebody's basketball shoes and I started playing in them.
See,
That's
I told you.
how I stopped stealing shoes. That was 8th grade.
I told you, niggas, don't be taking shoes, boy.
I got
Yeah.
so funny and I stopped taking shoes. But
Yeah.
all through middle school, I was bullied for certain stuff. But most of the time it was because I didn't have what everybody else had. And I didn't understand that at all. So I just started stealing people's stuff.
Okay, so was your mom and dad, was they able to get you these things that you thought you needed?
I never thought I needed it because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know how to, I didn't even, a lot of the Jordans, I didn't even know who Michael Jordan was.
Listen,
I didn't even know what Jumpman, I didn't know no retro. I didn't know nothing because I didn't have that thing. Once I started talking about my brother, that's when I picked up.
So that means you socially let the world fuck you because
I didn't know what was going on. I was ignorant, so I soaked everything.
No, because you didn't need those things. And when you needed those things and thought you needed those things, and you felt as though you was getting bullied for those things, now you started taking those things. Mm-hmm. See how that led you on the wrong path in the journey to destruction, my young brother?
Yeah.
But I see you got it back together. But see, that's what I'm saying.
I made my own decisions. That's why I got it back together. I realized consequences to my actions. Yeah, and it might have not been all negative, but a lot of the times I was putting myself in the mix just because I wanted something that I didn't need. And once I realized that I was doing that, I stopped.
Right. See, but that's the mindset, because we shouldn't be going to school thinking about trying to be fly and fresh and having a new shoes when you go.
At first I wasn't though. But once you grow up, and that's what the world, a lot of kids, that's just how kids operate.
That doesn't mean what you need. That don't mean you have to be involved in that, brother. You still need to get your education, my boy. Now just imagine.
You got to think about the community though. That's just how the community is.
See, that's why we got to change the community. We don't want to be.
It'll never change. The younger people are parents now. That shit ain't gonna change. The people I grew up with who bullied me are teaching their kids the same shit that I got bullied for. That ain't changing. Now they're wearing Balenciagas and shit.
Now we gotta grab that kid. That's not it.
If anything, it's getting worse. It's getting way worse. And I don't get it.
That's why I'm glad I coach 6, 7, 8 year olds, because I try to teach and instill them that ain't all that's to it. Just like all that dancing and glory and all that and mocking others, we don't do that. We score, we get back on defense. Let's go. Let's get the game moving and rolling. You know what I'm saying? We got to teach this and instill this. See, that's part of the bullshit that we emulating at home. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the things that we, and not necessarily all the time, because then again, that's the social, destruction that I was just speaking of with you, brother, because you let the peer pressure get to you because, you was involved in worldly things. And I'm not saying you can't be involved in worldly things or you shouldn't be involved in worldly things, but, as a people that don't have a culture or a nation, that's the wrong thing. We doing the wrong things, and if we keep perpetuating and pushing that cycle, like you said, the people that you grew up with, they teaching their kids to do the same shit, and that's not what life should be like for us at all.
It's insecurities though. It's a lot of times this kids just be insecure so bad they gotta take it out on somebody else, and I understand that part. Kids are always gonna be insecure until they become adults. And sometimes they stay insecure when they're adults. So you can't really affect. That's why the community not going to change, because that's just how people are. And Black people as a whole are like 10 times that. I don't know no other race. Well, I can't even say race because we all human race. I don't know no other community that shows compliments negatively. You can't even be cool no more. You just too fucking cool. Are you cool as hell, nigga? Dude. What? Oh, you are? You just flying fuck, huh?
Yeah.
You must be rich or something. Like, I can't even be great because I can't be great because you ain't great. And then when we both great, you jealous because I might be greater than you. You see what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit. It's like nobody.
Hey, that was some shit like Roscoe and he was trying to say his homeboy Diablo, man. Roscoe went off Monday, man. You should have been here, man. Roscoe went off
I
Monday.
always listen to that nigga, bro.
Well, Roscoe went off Monday. Hey, Professor say I got bullied too because I was bigger, but smarter than everyone else. So nobody is safe from the shit talk. It stopped when I started making what do you say, retribution look like accidents. Wow.
See, that's how you know he's smart as shit. That nigga got his get back and made it like he didn't even get his get back. That was a consequence for their action. Ooh, that nigga dangerous.
Yeah.
That nigga, he been dangerous too.
Well, I ain't never really been bullied. I had a motherfucker fuck with me before, but I ain't never been bullied, man. I ain't never been the type of nigga that been bullied. You know, I was always the, I guess you could say I was the too cool motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I was the one that like, look at this nigga. You know, I probably was that guy. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never bully nobody or picking nobody. I was always the one. You know what I'm saying? Getting the guy to ball for. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, no, man, leave him alone.
That was me in high school. Once I got to high school, people stopped bullying me because I was just too fucking cool. Like I stayed to myself. The only people I talk to were females, so you can't hit on me. Talking to your female. The one you want, what you gonna say to me, bro? I'm not mad. The only time I got in the fight was in middle school. I never got in a fight in high school ever. Like I was just, and I always wanted to be cool with everybody. And if I didn't want to be cool with you, just don't talk to me. Like I don't have no problems. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
But middle school, I don't know what the people's issue was. They find anything and everything to pick on me about. Anything and everything. Them boys said I had alien fingers. What the fuck does that even mean? You know what alien fingers look like, nigga? I should be asking you.
Well, you know how kids be, man, when they get
them boys used to get on my ass though, and I used to just be like, a lot of the times I used to laugh it off because it used to be funny. Damn.
You don't say he fell on the court.
Wow. He been dang. Me, I used to get my get back out loud because I felt like that's what it took. I was proud from a real young age.
L Boogie, you putting people on corkscrews, L Boogie. That is not. Come on, man. Corkscrews, brother.
No, that's Remo doing that.
I know, man, but that's what I'm saying.
You call that nigga L Boogie?
Yeah. Well, my bad, Professor Remo, man. Damn, man. They great. Hey, man, they said Chicago man got arrested after displaying a firearm on YouTube and the gun was found in the refrigerator. Hey, man, motherfuckers gonna get enough of doing this bullshit on YouTube, man. These kids are privileged and entitled like never before. He said they live in excess and abundance. Yeah, that's true, man. But that's again, though, man, like, this rap shit, this so-called glorification, man. It ain't even about the drug dealing and shit no more, man. Like, it's like everybody want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be the motherfucker that take that get out here, man, and jump off the porch and they taking your shit. Like, that's not it, man. You know, that having ops, that's not cool. You know, having to watch over your shoulder and watch your back, like that shit ain't cool at all. Like I just said with this. Again, Chicago man arrested after displaying fire on YouTube. And come on, man. So first of all, how they get to an 18-year-old Chicago man arrested Wednesday? Authorities discovered a firearm in his refrigerator following a video where he displayed a gun on YouTube. Derek Crawford arrest came during a home compliance check conducted by the Cook County Sheriff's Electronic Monitoring Unit. So this motherfucker on house arrest on YouTube, flashing guns.
Hey. It's been cool to them though. It was cool to me at one point until I realized what niggas was really doing it for, to make it out of that situation. Once I realized, we not trying to be here, we trying to be out of there. I said, yeah, what we're doing this for.
And then it says Crawford, who was already under electronic monitoring, was charged with a felony violation of his pretrial release of illegal possession of a firearm. Sheriff's office said the arrest highlights the monitoring. He was already on the case. That's why. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
he tripping. He didn't even get sentenced to nothing yet. He was already bugging. That's why he was doing all that, because he knew he was going to jail regardless. That's why he was doing all that. But
man, we got it. So look, you know, I'm finally getting my this non for profit off the ground, man. What you say? Remo, he say, everybody wants to be gangsters until they have an accident. Yeah, so you know, yeah, like a couple months ago, remember the young rapping dude that was on TikTok, you know, flashing his gun. He accidentally shot himself in the face and killed himself.
Who?
I don't know, man. I don't know exactly who he was, or if he was too famous or nothing like that, but he was supposed to be a little rapper. He was on TikTok. You can Google it, look it up, man. He was flashing his little gun, you know, while he was rapping or whatever the case may be. I guess trying to make a little video. And man, shot himself in the face, bro. Shot himself in the face. Now, how cool are you now? And I'm not trying to go third or be none of that type of shit.
Hey, I say he cool as hell. Because that's exactly what he wanted to do. He cool as hell for that one. Oh, bro. No disrespect. But he wanted to be cool as hell. He cool as hell.
Uh-oh. It say Mark Zuckerberg could become the richest person on the planet after a $51 billion wealthy surge this year. Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I shouldn't be reading about them being billionaires. See, this is what I'm saying, man. You know, this is why I'm getting HBY off the ground, man, and I'm trying to provide these financial classes for these people, man, these CDL classes for these people. You know what I'm saying? This IT class for these people.
You talking about him? Kind of like me? I ain't gonna lie.
No, this guy, he has, and that's crazy because he ain't the one I'm talking about. It was somebody he had locks, he had dreads.
Oh no, that was a fake video. Lock one, that was promotion. He's not dead. Rapper.
Okay.
This kid actually died though. He was 13. And this happened like, when did this happen?
We talking about the youth, man. We talking about the kids destroying themselves, Vulcan. We talking about the kids destroying themselves. We was talking about homeschooling versus putting the kids in the public school systems. Because I played something by Candace Owens, and she was talking about how we should take our kids out of, you know what I'm saying, the traditional schools that we got them in, and, you know, keep them in the home. She didn't say homeschool, but, you know, I just threw that in there. You know, it's homeschooling a better option than, you know, sending your kids outside the school. You know, and I know it's split because, like, and again, I do agree with, you know, sending your kid outside sometimes because of the social construct, and like you say, they got to learn how to learn how to conflict resolution. They got to learn how to make decisions. They got to learn how to decide and discern for themselves, and then, you know, and also, not only for their character ability, but to learn other people's character abilities and characteristics and things that other people do, you know, and know, okay, well, he do this, he a lying motherfucker, or he cool, he gonna got my back, or, you know, when you can get out here and see how people interact with people and see how people are. So I get that part of it as well, but it's educational wise and focus wise, I really do think homeschooling would be a better opportunity, Joe. Because
it also depends on the kid, and it also depends on the parents.
Yeah, it do depends on the kids and the parents, and then if you gotta have that, because you got, of course, because, you know, you're gonna get a curriculum, man. You can't be lazy, man. See, and that's one thing. That's one thing that we didn't think about, or I didn't include in this. You know, because if you got a lazy parent, like Professor Remo said, you know, a dumbass parent gonna, you know what I'm saying, you know, the dumbass kid gonna be the byproduct of a dumbass parent, no matter, you know what I'm saying, what's taught to him. But
my daddy pretty dumb, but I ain't no dumbass.
Don't say, but not necessarily though. Not necessarily.
He wasn't around me, so that's probably why.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Got bad habits. We'll go through the cats like Plexico Burns, like Plexico, who had the gun and the receiver for the Giants back in the day, shot himself. You know what I'm saying? He was going to the club and had his pistol and his thing. Like, man, that's what you got bodyguards for, bro. Why? Even as a professional athlete, if you, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that if you got the right to bear arms, bear your arm by all means, as long as it's by legal ways. But if you got bodyguards, man, and if you feel as though you need firearms, and don't get me wrong, man, you can call me a punk or whatever, stay away from them certain places, man. You ain't got to be in them places. If you think you got to have all that to be in them joints, don't go to them joints. Just like, man, if you flossing and you know you the type of guy that like to wear your jewelry and shit like that, and you want to go to these hood places, bro, you got to expect. And I'm not saying that, but this is how we operate. And I do want to try to change that. Just like we was talking about earlier with the school, how you were saying, man, I had to make my shoes while I wanted to be fly. That shouldn't have been what was on our, that shouldn't be what's on our minds. Being educated should be on our minds. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing about feeling, ain't nothing wrong with feeling good about yourself and being well dressed. But when you get caught up into these Jordans, which is a $200 pair of shoes that maybe your parents can't afford, man, be good with a $100 pair of Nikes. You can still be fly and be presentable.
Nigga, I was not
you can still be fly
that
and
was
presentable.
the issue, bro.
Yeah, but you can still be fly and presentable, man. Look, man, I know people with money, bro, and they still presentable. They not out here.
I don't wear all the time shit. I be real calm with my shit nowadays. It ain't like how I used to. It's because I was ignorant to the fact that it didn't have to be that way because I was just introduced to, oh, it has to be this way.
So he remote.
Oh, it's got to be like this, and nobody else told me it don't. That's how I felt until I realized, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying?
So you don't know what to stay away from if you don't ever experience danger. Remo, you're gonna experience danger if you're outside, brother. But that don't mean you got to keep a pipe where you shooting yourself in the damn foot or in the thigh. That's what I'm saying. That's what your bodyguard is for, brother. And again, if you think you need to be strapped if you got bodyguards, bro, that means you don't need to be there. I'm dead ass serious, bro.
Hey,
like
people gonna make their own decisions. We can't be mad at them for it.
I mean, I ain't mad at them like
that.
But
that's the type the way they is, and if they change, they change. If they don't, fuck it. Let them keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, but we want to. That's why. You know what I'm saying? HBY. You know what I'm saying? We want to catch them early.
Hard body youngin.
That's why HBY.
I don't give a fuck. I still claim that shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's why HBY. We want to catch them early.
I'm a hard body youngin. I ain't old till I'm cold.
But you know what? That'll be a good name for my football team, Hard Body Youngins. But it stands for helping Black youth or helping building the youth. You know what I'm saying? That's the acronym HBY.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that.
Yeah. But Hard Body Youngin, I like that though. I'm about to
HBY. From where I'm from, that means hard body youngin. You too concrete to fold. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna have to take that.
I thought you said hard. I'm like, damn, OG, what you know about hard body youngin?
Well, I can't start no for the kids. Well, I probably could say hard body, but I say that for the football team, the hard body.
Yeah, you can say that for sports because you can emulate sports into the streets, but when you that young, you're not doing that. So you can say hard body to them young kids, and they're gonna take it well. They're gonna I'm eating tackles, shit like that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm hard off and on the field. No, bro. If they 13, 14, they might start thinking like that, especially in Chicago.
Like, here you go. Don't do my city, brother.
You can't say that because New York is the same way.
Yeah. So Diablo say some guys think they tough for bodyguard. Well, that's true. Some people do they think they too tough for bodyguards. I'm not trying to stop nobody fun, and I know you don't have to go everywhere with a with a firearm, with a pistol, bang, and switch, whatever y'all call them, glizzies, whatever. But some of them, Paul, my bag, I forgot the Paul, but some
not
of them
call them bitches glizzies no more.
Okay, they used to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they used to until they changed the wave. But now they glizzies. Now they start with a beat. Now it's Blicks and
Blicks.
Okay. Everything got a switch on it and a button. I hate niggas.
Okay, well, we don't promote or condone any of that here on Bearded Conversation.
Yeah, I don't promote that.
Hey, we rather y'all get books in y'all hands, man. We rather y'all get books in y'all hands. And don't be out here trying to worry about if you fly or not, trying to get an education. Hey, man. Hey, I need everybody in the building, man. Also, smash that like button, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Smash that like button and share the content, man. It's Bearded Conversations. Y'all know what it is, man. I got my boy Maniac Thoughts on the panel with me, man. We having a discussion about the kiddos and just, worldly shit. What you say, Professor? He said, I agree with you. Money should always... Yeah, he said money should always put you in a better location when security is a given. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. But we still choose to do the and don't get me wrong, man. I'm not saying that I don't like going to the clubs if I was going to the club, or I don't like partying or getting into the nightlife. But in certain situations, man, when you elevate and when you grow and you got opportunities to get resources beyond resources that you never thought that you could get, once you start getting those things, especially monetary resources, also money with these contracts that these brothers is giving, man, take that money and do something with it, man. Don't take that money, go to the club, man, and you spending $30,000 every night. You know what I'm saying? And then you shooting your damn self in the fucking leg or the foot, or you getting caught with a firearm after leaving the club because everybody drunk and not the driver driving the ratty. Come on, man. Y'all got to be a little bit more responsible. And then we wonder why the kids, and again, this is why I'm glad I got the kids this age so I can let them know that is not what, that is some BS. That is not reality. That might be some people reality, but that's not going to be your reality. Well, it doesn't have to be your reality. You know, make better choices and decisions with what you got. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, that's it for the night, man. We done reached that time here on Bearded Conversation, man. Maniac, man, tell the people something good for me, man.
Hey, watch on kids, man, please.
Please.
The world is raising them more than y'all is. And I hate to say that because there's not a lot of people in here. And most of y'all probably kids grown or about to be grown. But if they have kids, watch their kids because they're not going to do it. Keep the world sane because it's very insane. And God bless. Y'all have a, what time is it for y'all? It's probably nighttime. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, it's 11
I hope everybody gets well rested. Y'all wake up and y'all attack the day with purpose and charge. That's it.
Oh man, with that being said, man, I appreciate being on the panel, man. Hey, y'all know what I say, man. Hey, without y'all, it wouldn't be no Bearded Conversation. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Also, let's keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. I'm gonna end on that. I'll begin on it. I'm gonna end on it, man. Keep everybody in our thoughts, prayers, views, and meditations. We all about respect. We all about love. We all about inspiration and motivation. May when we come together, man, may we meet on a level. And when we get together, may we be plumb. And when we leave each other, may we be square. With that being said, man, as my peoples to my far left would say, all superheroes don't wear capes. And as my man to my immediate left would say, but they still need their theme music, man. So shout outs to L Boogie and Roscoe. And also shout out to my little one, man, AJ, man, my co-hostess with the Moses. Hey, big ups to my twins, my sugar mom off in school. Hey, big ups to my Sean Mac. I got a lot of kids. Big ups to my Juicy Boo. Hey, big ups. Savo, you know what I'm saying? I love my babies, my Reeds, you know what I'm saying? Jay Sean, man. Big ups to all y'all out there. And big ups to all y'all kids and y'all family too as well. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, kids are a blessing. The youth is the future, man. Let's get in these kids' lives, man. Let's change these kids' lives, show them something different. And also, y'all, let's make a change, man. We want to make a change, so let's make that change. Dante, you always delay, brother. What's going on?
My bad. I was looking at some blueprints for this job, man.
Okay. Hey, man, before we get up out of here, man, let the people know what you do, man, because what can they reach you at and what you do again?
Oh, plumbing, man. Everything from the street all the way in the house. Whatever you need. MorrisDante21@gmail.com.
Oh, good shot. Hey, also, man, quick question. How much you'll charge me to come clean out my drainage thing over here? I need my shit clean.
Come on, man. Don't talk to me about that on the air. You know you good.
I see. Hey, man. So y'all, hey, also my peoples do good work, and I let them work on my joints when I need work done. So, man, for real, man, make sure y'all.
A lot of Japan and fuck with my septic tank. Go ahead, then, brother.
Hey. No, we ain't flying to Japan, brother. We ain't going to Japan, brother.
The septic tank something different.
Yeah, see, I'm glad you know that. He helped me anyway, so I need to find somebody who I need to find for a septic tank. Because
you can find a plumber, but they just gonna charge you for that.
But
that ain't right. You know how that be.
Yeah.
And he ain't say he couldn't do it. He just said it's gonna be a fee. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to fly too. Oh man, to about 3 different time zones. Oh yeah,
you're gonna make some real goddamn money if you make it.
And you've been mixing in action, man. So you ain't even heard the latest theme song. So let me get my beautiful Beardonians, man, my Rosconians, man, and my beautiful people, they beautiful theme music. So you ain't even been here. You
said Rosconians?
Yeah, man. Roscoe came up, man. He said he got Rosconians.
Oh, he did that shit to make him feel better. Okay.
No, you know what I'm saying? So hey,
Roscoe, shout out.
Man. Hey, you talked to Roscoe, man. Did y'all please tell me y'all figure something out?
No, sir.
Oh my goodness, man. But anyway, man, let me get these people their thing music. We gonna figure that out though.
Yeah, we coming off the block with this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What up, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you You ain't ready.
What we doing?
Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hate? You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us.
Lamar Deshaun on the vocals, man. L Boogie on production on the beat.
You already know we locked in. The world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Come on, damn. Got it off the block, forming a dynasty from a rock. Laid back in the cut, press play, can't get enough. Yo, let's chop it up in every location. A bearded conversation, opportunity keep knocking like child support. Famous started from the bottom like basements, now we famous. Podcast official, the topic will probably hit you from a distance like a pistol. Subscribe so you can listen to survival of the fittest. We talking it how we living it. Rolling like a dealership, managing several businesses. T-shirts, podcast, no, you don't need a membership. Just follow us on YouTube, Knowledge Supreme Infinite. Chicago got a zipping excited, let's talk about it. Going live, check your notifications so you can holler. Or leave it in the comments, debate it, just being honest. Chicago topics, roll ride views, we supersonic. Big in the Congress, circle back round like every week. Tell a friend off the block, it's where we meet. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it, but don't judge us. Got it off the block, giving it back to hood lovers. Bearded conversation, homie, tap in. Why you hating? You already know we locked in, the world's greatest. Broadcasting live and they love it,
Y'all
but
know what
don't
it is,
judge us.
man.
Got
Bearded
it off the
conversation,
block.
man. Make sure y'all check y'all boys out every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central. Y'all know what it is, man. Same black time, same black channel. Talk black to me, man. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway, man. Off the block, giving it back. Bearded conversation off the block, giving it back. Hey, man, good night and good evening, my beautiful people, man. See y'all tomorrow. Love y'all, man.